I wanted to kind of lead into give someone what a first 15 to 30 minute sit down looks like. What's something that somebody can expect, and some ways that you use your tools to initiate someone on their kind of push with you?
So usually how it goes is we'll start already either like a face-to-face for like 5-10 minutes or phone call, and it's basically just building rapport, getting an understanding of where they are, who they're from, what their family situation's like, what their goals are, and if there's any medical conditions we have to worry about. Once that's established and we get them sitting down for a nice session, first session's usually around like 45 minutes. It's really, once that's background's there, we establish what they want goal-wise. And then it's basically the next 30 minutes of how are we going to game plan this goal, whether it's bringing food companies in to take care of their food, whether it's just educating on what macronutrients are and having them pick better choices, or it's a full vamp of, Nick, take it all, I will get this and do whatever you say for the first few weeks. I just want to get my head back and I just want to get in shape. I just want to get to a better position to develop. But right now I just need to take all stress off my plate. And that's what the first 45 minutes is. It's a lot of education, and it's a lot of just understanding what the goals are and what we want to be. I've seen, like, specifically here is a lot of the people are very, very open to receiving education, and a lot of people feel like they have some sort of understanding of what calories are, what macronutrients are, and how to build a plate, but it's never fully complete. And it's tough because, like, a lot of this stuff people are reading online is a lot of like hoopla or just like BS.
Puts them in a box. Or
and they feel like they have to minimize what they can eat.
Yeah. And
that is not a good way to do it. You should still enjoy what you're eating, and you should still be able to do what you want. It's all about how we were talking about before, just game planning it. Like you can game plan almost anything. You know, it's just how much time you're going to put into it to make sure that it's right.
This podcast is sponsored by Memento Health. We got an awesome electrolyte supplement here that we just paired up with. We also are selling it within our studio and are affiliated with online. Incredible electrolyte is formulated with the best sourced sodium, potassium, magnesium, and amino acids to help absorb it, right? So it's got the correct ratio of sodium, potassium, and magnesium for optimal hydration. It also has great sourced amino acids from this Japanese company that does fermented amino acids instead of a typical chemical process. So check these guys out. We'll have the link below. Awesome, awesome partner.
Yeah, this guy's got one of our clients eating chicken wings lined up for this Friday, right? Ready to go.
Burgers.
A couple other things, so it's real. You know?
I think that's a good way to talk about kind of what your process is and your thought process around food and nutrition and what people should be kind of how they should be building their plan for nutrition, because I've heard you kind of say a couple times, and we had a little conversation earlier while we were out, some people working out, training, but about, like, no, you're not going to tell someone, oh, your plan is just whole foods, right? Like, obviously we talk about those things and good things, but you were like, no, it's deeper than that, right? It's more about what you're gonna, like, what are you gonna eat? How do we build a plan around what you like and the things that you're actually going to be susceptible to?
At the end of the day, you want to make something that's achievable.
Yeah.
And of course, like, if we could be preparing 3 meals a day from the best supermarkets, the best types of food, the highest quality, like, that's great. If you could do that.
That's why you consider pizza a whole food.
Yeah.
We love pizza. Shout out, we love pizza. But yeah, we want it to be obtainable, and we want it to be something they could do for the rest of their lives. Like, it's not what we can cut back, it's how we can work stuff in. And for them to understand what a complete day looks like and what a generally well-rounded diet looks like, and then just getting there as close as we can and making sure that we don't sway too far off the path and we don't limit what they're doing. We still want them to be happy, we want them to be consistent, and we want them to be able to do it forever.
Yeah. It's a good, like, we talked about this, I think it was yesterday, but about how the goals, those play an impact on kind of what your plate's going to be, or what your nutrition plan is going to be. Like, we talked about the Kansas City Chiefs and how many Uncrustables they order.
Yeah.
Right? And, like, it's just that, like, you're not thinking about this as a healthy food, but love to hear, like, what's your perspective right on that?
Yeah, like, that was a funny tip. Like, the Kansas City Chiefs were eating, like, like tens of thousands of Uncrustables like during the season, and people were like, "Are Uncrustables a secret to performance?" And it's just like, no, it's a really good source of carbs, and the guys are working out all day. Like for them, that works. Yeah, like for a little kid struggling with his weight that wants to be great on his football team, maybe like a couple Uncrustables a day is not what he needs, and like everybody's different, and that's what we're here to talk about. Like those first couple meetings are like, what do you want? What are your goals? And if you're healthy and medically clean, like what do you want to do? And like, what's your life going to be? And it's not going to be solely focused around food, but we want you to be healthy, strong, and a good individual.
Yeah.
Yeah.